Episode 8, here we come. Welcome to another What's on Court. Well, here we are, back down in Devon. What a weekend. Dad has got meningitis, which is, if you don't know, it's like an infection in the brain. But he's come round. He pulled through as we expected him to. But he's now talking in a northern accent. So I now have a father who thinks he's from Scunthorpe. Anyway, he's alive, which is brilliant. But no, we're back down in Devon and we must soldier on. And it's going to be a bit of a quiet week because I'll probably go back up there at the weekend. So I'm going to take the foot off the pedal slightly this week. And we've got to move into the office. All the furniture arrives on Thursday, so we've got to make that look all lovely. I have actually put a proxy bid on a Vauxhall Mokka. Never had one of those before, haven't a clue what they're like, but anyway, the data says it's a good car to have down here. So that's Mannheim tomorrow. I did all my data stuff last night and it came up as that one being top trump. So holding fire on the discoveries at the moment, but I'm looking. That's all I can say. So anyway, looking forward to seeing what happens with the Mokka tomorrow. I'm not actually going to go to the auction, but and I've got a dear old friend coming down this evening, and it's as you can see, it's a really crappy day. It's Tuesday, and I think we're going to go and have sups at the Tally Ho this evening, sit by a fire, open a bottle of red, and just talk the night, talk our way into. Every time he comes down, by the way, it always ends up in utter disaster, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, quietish week. We'll see how it all goes. I haven't a clue what's going to happen, but hopefully we'll buy a car. Maybe even better, we'll sell a couple. Right, I'm going to go down to the new office and wire up all the internet. Again, I haven't a clue what I'm doing there either, but hopefully we'll be all up and running in time for when the furniture arrives. So, laters. Right, I've got megabytes coming out of my ears now. We are all ready to go, firing on all cylinders at the office with the internet. So, thank goodness for that. Now, now my mate of mine is Si is arriving in a minute, so I'm going to get him to take me down to where the Outlander is having a wheel bearing done. I mean, that car just keeps wanting money thrown at it. So, and this is the last thing I'm doing to that car, and then it's going up for sale. I haven't shown you what Nigel's done to it yet, and it's pretty good. I was going to do that on Saturday and everything, but then all shit hit the fan. So, so when I get that back, I'm going to show you the Outlander and how much of a wonderful job Nigel Mansell's done on that, and then, and only then, I'm going to the pub for supper and have a lovely evening there. So might be a bit fluffy around the gills tomorrow morning, but we'll see about that. And then we'll crack on. As I say, we've got the auction tomorrow, so got that to look forward to. Anyway, I'll see you in a second with the Outlander. Hello. Good to see you. Say hello. Hello. Right, back with the Outlander, and now you can have a look to see what how Nigel's got on. I might do a little before and after. I mean, I don't know what the guys in the spray shop were doing, but look at this, absolutely filthy. Well, this is the back, wasn't she? Yeah? Beautiful. Once again, he's done an amazing job. Remember that headlining? Absolutely disgusting. Now look at it now. Fantastic. Well, it needed that, to be honest. And the wheel bearing, that was 200 quid. I mean, I don't know much about wheel bearings. I even looked it up on YouTube to see if it was something I could tackle myself, but it all looked a bit complicated, and so I thought I'll take it down to the garage and get it done. But at some point I do need to get my hands oily and dirty. The only bit of oil that goes under my fingernails now is olive oil, really. So I do need to get them. I do need to get my hands dirty, and I think I need to save some money doing that. So anyway, 200 quid wheel bearing. Is that good or bad? You mechanics out there will be able to tell me. So no more money on you. You're done. You're done, and I'm charging it up now. So tomorrow, everyone will be able to see how wonderful the battery is, fully charged, and I'll get that photographed. And now it's time for a pint. Bye. And here we are. Hello, Tally. What a lovely sight. Come and get a forgiveness. Hello. Morning. Well, what a beautiful day for a slightly mild hangover. But Si's just left, thank God. But I'm now out in the upper forecourt, and I've opened up the doors and everything for the Outlander because it's Nigel did shampooed the carpet, so it just needs a bit drying a little bit more. So I thought I'd get that going, otherwise it'll all smell and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go and get that photographed today, and I'll show you all that. But let me show you this Mokka that I've got a proxy bid on, and it's going through the auction probably in about an hour's time. So let me show you that. It's a nice little car. So I whittled down the cars for Mannheim for today, and got my funnel them down to about a good handful of cars. So anyway, the one that stands out for me is this Vauxhall Mokka. It's a 1.4 automatic. It's done 47,000 miles. Auto Trader retail rating is 99, 18 days to sell. The market's a little bit saturated for it, but I've had a look, and there aren't that many for sale in my area. So anyway, so the valuation is 8258. That's the cap price. So I reckon it doesn't need anything doing to it really. It's got a recent MOT, recent service. It'll go into the garage for a good old check over anyway. So with fees and anything, my highest bid on that is 5.8. Actually, I think I have got a proxy bid on. I think I've gone up to 6.1 actually, and that's with 5.8 is for a £2,000 margin. And I thought, well, I'm happy to go a little bit less than that, as it's a pretty good. The data on that car is pretty good. It's not too much money, so 1,700 quid. So I've done that. Let's have a look at it. This is the car, a white Mokka. Pretty good, nice leather interior and what have you. Tow bar as well. Always a bit nervous about tow bars because you just don't know what's happened or what they've been towing. That's the only thing that puts me off that slightly. But it's got 8 services. It's not a full service history, but it's got a good amount of servicing. So 2 keys, all that sort of stuff. So that's going through probably in about an hour's time. So I'll keep you posted. I'd like to have a Mokka on the books, so I'm quite excited about this one. And I might, if that fails, I might even go 50 quid more, maybe another 100 more. But I don't want to go too too much. Otherwise, you know, we start losing that bottom line figure. Anyway, laters. Right, I think the Mokka's coming up. Let's see how this goes. It's next up. Here we go. Oh no. No, it's gone 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6. I'm out. Jesus Christ. £7,000. 7-2. 7,000. 7-1. 7,001 Jesus. 7,100. 7,100. And that is, it's 8,002 retail. And they've got to pay fees on top of that. So that's not a very good margin. But it flew, it rocketed up. I mean, cripes alive. There you go. Well, I am not the proud new owner of a Mokka today, which is a bit disappointing. But that did very well. It proves it's a hot car. Anyhow, never mind. Well, that was a slight shame. Makes me wonder though, that was down in Plymouth, so dealers down here know that that car is hot. So I'm wondering whether I try and find that same car up country, where it may not be as desirable up there as it is down here, and I might be able to get that sort of car at a better price. So I'm going to give that a go and have a little hunt around for the Mokkas up north, and see if we can get one, and get it down here. But anyway, time for you to get photographed. So I'm going to go and do that now. Laters. Right, I've actually come to our new upper forecourt at the new office. So look at all that space. Isn't that wonderful? Ooh, lovely. Anyway, the offices are just there, so upper forecourt. So I bought my trusty drone, so I'm going to try some aerial shots. Nice bit of space, lovely bit of countryside. So see how those pan out. Base. That's all photographed. Beautiful. And I'm a bit peed off about this battery. It's showing 9 miles when it was fully charged. So I've got back onto Livery Dull, or what Michelle did. Oh, sorry, light's a bit funny there. It's another cracking day in Devon. Look at this. Beautiful. 9%. I said, I'm not having that, and I don't believe your tests. So I've asked them to retest it. But that's next Thursday. So anyway, it's going to get retested again because I don't believe it. I don't believe that is over 70%. I think it's rubbish. So anyway, I'm going to just try again. You never know. Just never know, and it'll make a huge difference to this car because I spent a lot of money on this and I'm not making a huge amount of money on it, and if I get a new battery in it I can ask for some more money for it, so it'll just help, bring that margin back up. So anyway, that's my predicament with that now again. Right, got to go and get the kids. They're around for supper tonight, so Need to get the pinny on and get cooking. Right, good evening, chaps. It's Wednesday evening and we are pushing the boat out for supper this evening. The kids are next door watching Saw 2 and I am cooking up a storm. So I have done pies, mashed potato, cauliflower cheese, cabbage, carrots. Have a look at this. So here we have it. Look at that cauliflower cheese. Beautiful. Mashed potato and cabbage, carrots and pie. And of course, something to wash it down with. Oh, and my little trick for the old cauliflower cheese, I put some of this stuff in it. Just a splash. Just takes the edge off things. Anyway, I hope you chaps are having a lovely Wednesday evening. Well, morning all. It's Thursday morning and it's furniture delivery day. And the chaps are on their way. They're literally about 20 minutes. So I'm in the new lower forecourt. There's the Outlander. We're going to start getting cars over now. All the furniture's going to be in. It's all going to look lovely. And I need to go and open up and prepare for the onslaught of cardboard boxes. But very exciting day. And yes, so we're going to get it. Today is just going to get it all set up, hopefully. Well, you know, all the stuff unpacked, and then start getting cars over. So exciting, so exciting. Well, they've arrived. Here we go. Unpacking of the boxes. Greg's alive. Right, God, today's been utterly exhausting. Boxes everywhere, unpacking everything. Now, I find myself in my lockup over in Harberton, and I've got loads of stuff back from my furniture days, and I've sort of hoarded it all in here. But you can see, just full of crap. But anyway, not all crap. I've got cushions and stuff. You'll see where all that's going to go. But anyway, I'm doing a pickup run from here over to the office, unload. Michelle's being a Trojan and doing a dump run with all the empty boxes. So that's all going fantastically well. I've overheated about several times today, and there's a pub just over there. So tempting, so tempting. But we must soldier on and get this done. So anyway, I'll catch you later, maybe back at the office. I don't know where I'm going to be later on. Well, I kind of do really. But yeah, see you later. Oh. Right, chaps, I'm bloody cream crackered. And what a day. What a exciting, fun day. Moving into new office, getting it all sorted out, which is brilliant. I feel I've slightly neglected the cars this week. There we have the Qashqai. The Tucson is up. I've actually abandoned it really. Up on the. Well, we've got the Lure Fort. Well, it's up there. Look, up on the side of the road. Plenty of space on the Lure forecourt, but I just can't be bothered to move it at the moment. I did say at the beginning of the week that it was going to be a slow, calm week. You know, I've got things on my mind. We're moving office. Michelle's also moving house, so it's utter bedlam here. This week, doing things other than cars, but we're still fiddling with cars. But we've got to get some cars sold. We've got to tickle their undercarriages and get them out the door. And we've got the Tucson, and we've got the Qashqai, we've got the Mazda down there, and well, basically, I'm kind of letting it go a bit this week because I knew it was going to be a bit of a stressful week, and I'm not going to let it stress me out. I'm just going to take it cool. I'm going to enjoy the process of moving into the new office, and I want to enjoy the job and not let it get to me. So I'm taking it cool this week, but it's going to be utter bedlam next week and the week after. Getting stock in, filling up the new lower forecourt, and then basically we're on fire. We're utterly on fire. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you the new office next week. once we've finished tarting it all up. And I've got tomorrow to do that, but I'm going to head up country again on Saturday to go and see the old man. He actually had a stroke as well as having meningitis. Imagine that. I mean, yeah, pull your pants down and then, you know, give you a right old roddering after that. So that's what he's been going through. So poor old man. So I'm going up on Saturday, and then, you know, I'll be around up Peterborough way, and then I'll be back down here to really kick off a storm. So anyway, I'm going to go and pick up my son, who apparently has been playing rugby in Exeter today, but I completely forgot all about it. So I've got to go and pick him up from I don't know, some lay-by on the A38. But anyway, right, must get my skates on, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, I thought I would take the Outlander out again. I've been driving around for a couple of days now, and just to get a really good feel for it and see how it bloody works. Now, at the moment, I've got 0% battery, but I'm still getting electrical propulsion by the feel of things. So I've still yet to do my homework on this car. Oh, sorry, I'm just going around a bloody roundabout. So I'm still to do my homework on this car, and oh, there we go again. Sorry. And I need to try and figure out exactly how these hybrids work. And but it seems bizarre. It says 0 battery, and yet I'm getting electrical boost. And also, obviously, when I'm running at 10 miles an hour or so, engine shuts off and the battery coasts me along. I don't know, you chaps will know, but or some of you may, but I certainly don't. Why it does this? Is that a normal thing for hybrids? Does it charge sort of en route and sort of gives you a little bit of power? I don't know. That was my biggest concern about buying this car. I knew absolutely nothing about it, but I thought I'll buy it because I'll then learn all about it. So if I go up to Peterborough this weekend, I think I might take this and just see how it all goes. But running it around in the last few days, it's been lovely. I mean, it's a lovely, comfy car. It's beautiful, working perfectly. Nothing wrong with it. And but I'm interested to see how this battery works. Anyway, there it is. Morning, everyone. It's Friday morning, and I'm at the office, and I thought I would do a whip round to see what we need to buy. So office supplies, basically. So all the bits and bobs you need for the office. So I'm going to head off to Morrisons. I'm having to get it quite quickly because I've just written off the communal loo, so I'm having to make a bit of a sharp exit. I think I used the wrong one, but anyway, heading off to Morrisons and getting stocked up with supplies. Morrisons, here we come. Right, I'm in Morrisons, and I found myself in the flower section. And anyway, I've gone slightly overboard on the foliage, possibly. But anyway, it'll brighten the place up. Right. Now on to my essentials. One of these. One of these. Utterly essential. Now I was going to get some magazines for the coffee table or the lounging area in the office, but what car? Britain's most and least reliable car. Oh, well, maybe not, because half my stock's probably going to be in the unreliable section there, so I don't want punters seeing that. Maybe a Slimming World, something like that. Beautiful. Grazia, something like that. fantastic. Here we go. Oh, look, they do it. Oh, they do a suppository. What a tickle! Perfect. Right, all done in Morrisons, and one last stop to make. The most important essential, I think. So one last stop, and off to the office to unload. Laters. Right, that was a quick stop off at Majestic for some Chateau Migraine for the punters as their welcome gifts. So a good stock of vino for the office. Honestly, it's for the punters. I've got to pick up some bits and bobs here. An inquiry's come in, actually, bizarrely enough. First inquiry of the week. It's been bloody slow this week. But I don't mind that, as I said. I'm okay with that. But nice to have an inquiry. So a few things to pick up here, and then back down to the office. And we might then call it a day. Might call it a day, and also the end of the week, potentially. Anyway, laters. Well, that's the office, all unloaded, and it's really coming along. So I really can't wait to show you the finished layout and what we've done to the office. I'm really pleased with it. So that'll be next week. I'll do a lovely reveal for you next week. So I've just taken myself away to finish the week for a pint down at the I'm at the Waterman's Arms in Tuckenhay. It's a lovely pub, and it's right by the water. You can see that. It's gorgeous. So anyway, what an interesting, stressful and quiet week, if that can exist. Interesting as far as, you know, we've gone into the new office, we've unloaded all the boxes, and as I said, I overheated several times, and that was probably the most stressful part of it. Quiet as in very quiet on inquiries, and we did have one today. But as I said, I'm happy with that. I was quite thankful that I didn't have to hand over any cars this weekend, so because I'm heading up to see the old man tomorrow, and then up in Peterborough, and then back down on Sunday. So a bit of driving to do this weekend, but I'm very happy how the week's gone. And next week we are getting all the cars down to the lower forecourt at the new place, buying some more cars, and the cars that we currently have, I'm going to be re-photographing them, filming them all. I'm going to do a commentary on every single car. I'm going to literally go to town on the marketing side of things, because I think we need to up our game there, and start getting some more interest in these cars. So and then over the next couple of weeks we'll be adding, as and when we can find them, 4, 5, maybe 6 more cars. Get the lower forecourt filled, and really soldier on and start selling a lot of cars. Well, that's the plan. But we need some good stock, and we're going to find those over the next couple of weeks. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed the video this week. It's been lots of fun, as always. I absolutely love it. It's such good fun. And if you're thinking of trying the car trade, go for it. It's really good fun. Anyway, look forward to seeing you next week, and thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.